What does it look like attacking a max Town Hall 17 with the new crafting station defenses? Today I'm going to show you 3 attack strategies that have been buffed nicely with the update against a maxed out base. So the first attack I want to come in with is a Mass Dragon. Now we're doing the triple Yeti clone attack, but we're not doing a quad Yeti clone. I'm going to bring 2 of the ice block spells and show you how they're valuable. So my Archer Queen there snipes off 2 air sweepers and 2 air defenses, but doesn't activate this invis tower near the town hall. Never fear, we're just going to go straight into the invis tower. Then we're going to use the ice block spell, and as soon as it ends, I mean, look at this. We get the clone Yetis. Yes, we don't have a 4th clone, but keep in mind, we've completely nullified that invis tower, and a lot of the time 4 clone spells is a little overkill. With the Warden here, I did decide to bring the Eternal Tome, just in case I needed to stop all the damage on the base at any one point, but honestly, I think the Rage Gem and the Healing Tome would have worked better in this attack. I mean, look at all of this. The troops have just gone through the center of the base, and I'm still hanging on to this last ice block spell, and I use it perfectly. Look at this dragon. There was one dragon that was 1 HP. It is now tanked for the minion prince to go through the back end of the base. You saw there that the defense, I believe that's the Crusher Mortar, or the Mortar Crusher. I need to learn all the names quickly. Doesn't shoot air, so dragons are going to be a wonderful target against this attack. It does look like it peters out for a bit. Keep in mind, max Town Hall 17s are a little tough. I don't know what I was smoking running this hero equipment on the Royal Champion, but it doesn't matter. We walk over the base with a 3-star. Next up, we have Fireball Super Witches. Now, I know a lot of you do not like the Fireball effect at all. I didn't like it at first. I actually kind of really like it now. It looks sick. Now we've got the Hook Tower on defense. I'm going to show you all 3 of the new different defenses today. And the Hook Tower is really good, but I do like how easy it is to exploit. So have a look at this. The king just gets drawn in. I open up all the walls with the Earthquake Boots, which I wanted to do anyway. And now I've just got a perfect tank, and look at the amount of damage on the base that's targeting him. The king's done exactly what you want from a Super Witch hit, and now it's up to the Super Witches to take down the rest of the base. GG's to the king. Now, I'm running the druids with this one. You can run the healers if you want. I think the toss-up is all about the siege barracks, because obviously we need the king on the inside of the base. He's saving us a jump spell or 2. If we bring the healers, I feel like we need the troop launcher just to be 100% safe that they are going to stay alive, because there's so many air traps on the base at the moment. Obviously, if you're bringing the healers, you will bring the Sneezy on the Warden, but that's not a guarantee, and obviously it doesn't get Seeking Air Mines. So I feel like you have to bring the troop launcher to be 100% safe. Whereas if you bring the druids, you can bring the siege barracks, and that helps out your Archer Queen, because if you've got the troop launcher and the king inside the base, then your Archer Queen's got to set the funnel all by herself, and that would have been tough on a base like this. So depends how you want to do it, really. I don't think there's any necessarily wrong way of going about it. Royal Champion coming in on the back end of the base here. I mess up this invis. I should have invis instead of frozen. That was a little bit dumb. Oh well, we're going to make it work in the end. You can see I've still got the Queen ability on this, and the Queen ability is insane when it's the Magic Mirror and when it is the, I've forgotten, the action figure. Now, the Giant Arrow is going to be interesting, because obviously in the last attack we saw the Invis Tower gets completely countered by the Ice Block spell. I'm really struggling with names today. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. It really gets countered by that. I still think the Giant Arrow for air attacks will make sense. You don't need to use the Giant Arrow on the Invis Tower anymore. You'll just use it for air defenses and sweepers, because they're still major targets for your air attacks. For ground attacks, though, the Giant Arrow won't be used anymore. And there's no reason, yeah, it's just for air attacks at this point in time. And what I like about this Ice Block spell, it's completely changed the hero equipment rankings. Pre-update, I would have put Giant Arrow number 1. By the way, really smart queen here. Rather than going around, she beats a wall. She had to beat it anyway at some point, to be fair. Giant Arrow might have been number 1. Not anymore. Not anymore, only in air attacks. This for me was going to be the most interesting case though, because I've got Super Wizards in this blimp. Now, what I wanted to do was have the blimp take damage. So look at this. The Town Hall hits it, So what do? I get that Ice Block spell down, and I protect these Super Wizards, but I couldn't protect all of them. I was slightly late on the timing, and I wanted to show you this to show you how hard it is to time with protecting a troop coming out of your blimp. You can obviously put it down a fraction of a second earlier, but if you're too early, if you do it before your Super Wizards come out, then they will come out without the Ice Block on them. So it's really hard to time it. I am able to keep, I think, 2 Super Wizards alive there, but you can see we don't get insane value from it. We do, however, pull the CC. So we're going to come in with a Sui on the bottom side here, and this Sui doesn't go well, and it's probably the reason this attack doesn't go as well as it should, showing the value of funneling, because yeah, the funnel does not do good at all. I also didn't know that this just seems to shoot throughout the entire battle. I don't know if this is a glitch or not, just doing its thing, I guess. Queen on the right hand side, the left hand side, I know my right from my left. King coming in here, and I wanted my heroes to take out most of the core of the base here. It doesn't really end up happening. Now I'm going to use my Royal Champion to remove this air defense and then air spam into it. Now in terms of my Warden, I am running the Life Gem. I think the heal tome's better personally with LALO, but personal choice. You can see my heroes on the bottom here go around the base and do not go into the center. So Royal Champion removes that air defense. Now it's time to spam in the Lava Hound. I'm going to use the Eternal Tome. You definitely need the Eternal Tome with loons. They just don't have enough health to be functional without it. Unfortunately, I don't get the Hogs fully in the Heal Tome. Otherwise, that would have been insane. But they do get in the Eternal Tome for a second. Really nice to keep them alive. I use an Ice Block on the top side on the Lava Hound. But it's better to use the Ice Block when the Lava Hound's going in between air defenses. You're going to see here, though, the loons are nice, but the Ice Block doesn't really help their power. I tried here. That would have been sick if that worked. That loon sitting next to the Town Hall, I tried to get it in it. And you can see, this wasn't a good attack, right? I'm not trying to tell you that LALO's never going to work, because it would have worked if I knew what I was doing. But it's not broken. LALO is not like back, because it is possible for things to go deadly wrong like you saw here. You don't really have that same option with the Super Witches, with Dragons or Root Riders as much. But there's no doubt Blizzard LALO and other LALO variants have been buffed. Super Archer Clone as well. I've just got to learn to time the Ice Block spell effectively. I also don't like that the Ice Block spell lasts so long. It lasts so much longer than an Invis spell that is a problem for this attack. But I wanted to show you this replay anyway. In this video, I showed you 3 different types of attacks that have been buffed with the update. I wanted to show you the 3 different types of defenses. You didn't really see the Fire Spinner in action here, other than doing it when no troops were nearby. But what do you guys think? What do you think is going to be the #1 attack strategy over the next few days? We're going to break them all down.